Okay, there we go. All right, so last time we were touching on the first word of HSK1. So it's good to have you all back. Was sure you did the translation, so it's good to have you back as well. Hopefully some
Thank you.
friends will be able to benefit. And Kudzi was our main student, so we'll continue with Kudzi again. And good to have you, Swila, today. I hope we can all have fun on this one. So just quickly, we will let Kudzi read for us. We'll correct you on the tones. And then Swila, you can do the translation for us, all right? And we can alternate. Swila can read the other one, and then we'll let Kudzi do the translation. And if there's a need for Spanish version for that, then Rosie will interpret for us. Let's start with the first word in HSK1, Kudzi.
Okay. It reads wo I ta.
Good, good. Swila, do you want to read that as well? Yes, very good. Okay, so there is the third tone on the first one. Goes down and up, Kudzi. Wo
Wo
I
ta.
yes. Wo I ta.
Wo I ta.
That's la amo, is it?
That's correct.
Okay.
Tui.
Good. Okay. And then we did 8. Kudzi.
Ba.
And this phrase we have.
It's wo dule ba.
You haven't finished.
Bien shu.
All right. Let's hear from Swila. Yes. Yes. Very good. Okay. So again, the war part, we now all getting right. Do. Okay. Kudzi, do. It's like do, but you put a double O. I think that's the best way to look at it. Do.
Oh. Do.
Yeah. Wo do la.
Wo du la.
Yes. And why are we putting the la part?
To show that it's in the past tense.
Yes. Or it's completed. It might not be really in the past, but we just done that. Wo
Okay.
la. Ba ben shu. Ba ben su. Why are we putting the ben? Swila, why do we have ben here? Oh, that's not where we were. Okay, here. Why do we have ben in the middle? Over here. What is Ben doing there? Okay. Fuzzy, do you want to try?
I think bin is a quantitative word that shows the quantity of the books. It doesn't specify the number, but it shows quantity.
Okay, very good. Horacio, what do you want to say?
Ben is like a major word. We use it for with books and what's in magazines, brochures. Correct?
Good. Yeah, so they have measure words, right? That's true. Nicely done. All right, let's move on to this one. the word for father. Willa, do you want to try? The word for father.
Did you say me? Sorry.
Yes, you can read in Chinese, true.
Thank you. 爸爸喜欢喝茶。
Yes. All right. Kuzi, let's hear it from you.
爸爸喜欢喝茶。
All right, thank you. All right, so let's do this together. Again, we start with this one, which we said is a falling one. All right, so ba, let's go.
爸
Yes, and then this one we take a break because it doesn't have anything command in it. So baba, baba.
爸爸
Okay.
爸爸
Yes. Si, you see we go down and up. Si, huan, si,
喜
and then
是
si, huan. This one is flat and high pitched. Si, huan.
喜欢
So we now have baba, si, huan.
爸爸喜欢
He, he,
的
喝
cha, cha.
茶。
Yes. So you remember, again, it's you can use the same mnemonic we did last time. All right, double A. See that? When you see this part here, you know it's gonna be like a surprise. So we're just gonna go with double A. Okay, so instead of cha or cha, we say cha. Okay, cha.
OK，茶
All right. So Rocio, we wanna translate that for just for us on a second turn. I think that's a new mnemonic that we have.
Did you want me to translate? Or I'm sorry, I didn't hear you.
Yeah, I thought you could interpret that for the Spanish friends as well, so that they can remember the second tone. Like we
Okay.
just did the last time, we put the double O, this time we put the double A. So it sounds nice.
Okay. Ahora está hablando del, del segundo tono, que es para arriba, como en forma de preguntando algo. Como digamos, eso es, ¿verdad? Entonces hace ese sonido. Y la pronunciación, o perdón, el ejemplo sería cha, cha. Okay.
Very good, thank you. Okay, so let's move on. Kuzi, let's go. For cup.
OK，大北七西我的
All right, thank you. Swila, do you want to try this one?
我的
Okay, we missed some part of that. Please come again.
的北子是我的
Yes. Okay, so let's do it again together. Again, we have a falling one here. Da, right? Da, yes.
大
And then we have a flat. Bay. Bay.
杯
Yes. So that's the cup part, right? The bay, this part here. It means cup. T is just an N and not the A to most of the stuff. So remember, we said this part here, the T part, right? It sounds like T and S, right? C, right? So Z is like C. Is the same way we say P, P,
茶
Ta, right? So that's the same here. This Z here you see in Chinese. Whenever you see Z, remember it's pizza. The top, that sound there, That's the same sound we want on this one. So it's 杯子.
杯子
Yes. Okay. And again, a fallen one. 是
是
我的.
我的
So what does 我的 mean?
I
Mine, right? Because da is a possessive particle, so we're saying mine. Right? 大杯子是我的。大杯子是我的。
是我的
大杯子是
大
我的。
杯子是我的
You're both a little bit far away from your mics. We really struggle
Oh,
to hear you. Yeah.
okay. 大杯子是我的
Yes. Okay, good. Rashid, you wanna talk on the Z part? Bait part, the Z part? Rashid, are you there?
I'm sorry. Here I am talking. Yes, sorry. Disculpen, es que estaba con mi micrófono apagado y según yo explicando. Explicó aquí el hermano que la Z, Banda explicó que la Z, la pronunciación es con una T y la S juntas, como la palabra pizza, entonces sería pizza. Y también en la primera palabra, el tono al abajo es da, pizza, pizza. Is that correct? Pizza.
Yeah, with the bait part, yeah,
Pizza.
yeah,
Pizza.
that's all right.
Pizza.
Uh-huh.
Y,
And then
y
how it's
luego,
pronounced, like the sound of the Z here on the pizza.
ok, pizza, pizza, ok.
Mhm.
Y también explicó que la D a lo último donde dice wada es el posesivo o cuando de algo que es de uno se usa la palabra de. Y si no, solito sería yo, pero como tiene el posesivo de, entonces quiere decir mío.
Good,
Ok.
good, good. Thank you. Okay. Kuzi, are you closer to a fan or somewhere where the wind is blowing?
Yes, I'm close to somewhere where the wind is blowing.
Oh, I see. Because your mic is coming on and says we could hear you like it's saying you're speaking, but it's the wind that we're hearing.
Oh,
Maybe
okay. Let me mute when I'm quiet.
yes, that would be good. Okay. All right. So while she does that, Swila, do you want to try read this part?
我住在北京，北京。
Yes, very good. Nice piece as well. So 我住 okay, remember 住 Thai.
住
Okay, this part just fall down. 住 Thai. Your Beijing was good. So our word for this part is Beijing, which is the capital city of China. And we said we could replace this with any other city that we want. Okay, so it or in, right? And then the city or whatever city that we want to put there. Okay, so that one is pretty easy. Let's move on to another one that we also did last time. Ben, okay, we did Ben earlier. It's a measure word for books. Okay, Kuzi, are you settled now? Can you try and read this for us?
我读了8本书，
Again,
读了
Dollar.
Dula.
Good. Okay. Suila, can you hear your version of this one?
Or dollar. Ben shoe.
Yes, very good. Okay. So, as we said earlier, the second one, we can simply put another one in the front. Do, wo, do, la, ba, then shu. All right. Okay, that was more of a repeat, so we don't want to waste time on that one. Bukotsu, bukotsu, bukotsu. That's you're welcome, right? So if somebody says "谢谢," your response is yes, bukotsu. All right, so that one won't waste much time as well. And then this part we take in the bu part now, right? And we're saying bu on its own. Come here. That's where we are. Bu. Okay, which is the opposite of yes. So it's no or not. And Kuzi, can you read this one?
Okay. 对不起，我不爱你。
Very good. Suila, do you want to read that as well?
对不起，我不爱你。
Ah, that hits. That hits. Okay, so what does that mean? The 对不起 part.
Sorry, I don't love you.
Yes, so the first part is sorry. All right. And the other part is I don't love you, right? So the boo is what's making this a very strong message. But if you remove the boo part, otherwise it's a polite message, right? Anyway, that was for last week. I hope we're all caught up now. So we're starting a new session today with new words coming up. So the first word is tie. Tie.
菜
Yes, and that's vegetable, all right? Vegetable. Ooh, look at that. I forgot to put pinyin. Ah, my word. I was so caught up with the translation and the characters. I'm just realizing right now that I was supposed to make a third line, which was pinyin. That way it will be easier for us to follow along. Okay, let's do it this way. Just give me a moment so that I can maybe fire up a browser and have the translation coming up. Okay, so we have pinyin. Or alternatively, let's do it this way. So that we don't waste much time. Let's run through the words. Maybe we'll run through 8 words and then come back and see how we can use them in sentences. All right. And we just work with what we have for now. Okay. So tie, that's the word for vegetable. Tie.
菜
Yes.
Hi.
Good. So we have tie, and we also have we have vegetable for this word, and we also have meal. Like if you're having a meal, you can also say it's tie. Okay. Right. Let's have a Spanish one for that one, Rocio.
Okay. What is the sound of the C? Is it like a T or like a D?
It's like pizza as well.
Like a TS? Okay.
Yes.
Okay. Okay. Thank you. Entonces, para pronunciar la palabra tsai con la TS, que significa vegetales. Y también explicó que para comida, algo de comer, también se puede usar la misma palabra, zai.
Very good.
Okay.
Very good. Okay. So the next word is, there we go. Cha. Cha.
Cha.
And
Cha.
that's tea. Okay.
Cha.
Rocio?
Explain? Okay. The second one after wall is cha, you said?
This part here.
I'm sorry, where are you pointing?
Oh, why is it saying it's paused? I'm not sure what was happening.
Okay.
Okay, can you see this screen now? Where I'm
Now,
marking?
yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
So this one is char, which is tea. I'm gonna say it again.
Okay. Okay. La otra palabra que estamos aprendiendo es cha, que significa té.
Very good. Okay. And chi, chi.
Chu, chu, chu.
Yes, flat and high pitch. Chi.
Chi.
Yes, and that means to eat. Okay, so we have seen food earlier, and now we have seen eat, the verb to eat. That's chi.
Mm. Y esta palabra en amarillo es chu, chu, I think. Is that correct? Chu, am I
Chi,
saying it correctly? Chu,
chi. Yes,
chu, que significa comer.
good.
Chu,
Yeah.
comer.
And the people always say this character looks like a mouth and a nose sort of coming up. If you look at it, looks like a nose and a mouth, something like that.
That's right.
Mm.
Y si pueden, menciona Banda que si pueden ver el carácter ahí, parece como una boca, una nariz y una boca que quiere comer.
Good. All right. And now this one is chu su chko. Chu su chko.
Chu. Su. Chka.
Chu,
Chu su chko.
chu,
Chu. Su.
chu,
Chka.
Very good. So this is sort of a Y sound in the middle here, even though it's not there. But when they're pronouncing it, you hear them say chko. Chko.
chu.
Chka.
Yes. Chu su chko. All right. So that means taxi. All right. Chu su chko is a taxi.
Y la otra palabra chu, su, su, ke es taxi. Significa un taxi.
Very good. So the word chko is the part that says car.
Y la palabra chu es lo que significa carro.
Yes. And then the part we say is su. The su part in the middle here is to rent or hire.
What does that one stand for? For student?
For rent
Rent.
or hire or lease.
Hire.
Oh, okay. Y la chu, no. What does it say that sound again? Su?
Su. Su.
Su.
Su.
Yeah,
Su.
remember
Su.
pizza. The sa part.
Pizza.
Su. Su.
Su. Su.
Mm.
Significa como antes los carros se usaban para que funcionaran como con, no es a fuego, pero los hacían funcionar no con gasolina, sino de otra manera, disculpen, no lo puedo explicar. Pero es
Okay.
hablando en cuanto a un carro que lo están describiendo como es el carro.
Very good. And this part is just to go out or to go.
Y
Go
la
out,
primera,
go.
okay, sorry.
You can
Y
go ahead.
la La primerita es para la chu es para ir, para salir ir a un lado o para ir. Y la otra, la última, que es la k, esa sí es la palabra carro. Lo escuché mal al principio. Okay, go ahead.
Very good. Okay, so that's what we have here. Go out, rent car. So if you're going out and you want to rent a car, that's a taxi. It's more descriptive in Chinese. All right, so here we go. Where we have da dian hua, da dian hua.
Da,
Da,
dian, hua.
Yes, da is to hit. Okay, if I say da is to hit.
La palabra da es para comer. To eat, you said?
Hit to hit. Like if someone is fighting someone and then you hit them,
Oh,
da
da,
is to hit
para
or
comer.
punch.
O punch, ok. Como para, perdón, la palabra da significa llamar, para llamar a alguien, como llamar por teléfono. Ok.
Mhm. So sometimes even if you're playing, like if you're playing a sport, you would also use da. If you're playing sport, let's say you're playing soccer, you would say I am da soccer. So da is the hit. If you are typing something, like you're typing on the phone, you also da keyboard. You are hitting the keyboard somehow.
Ok. Entonces también dice que se usa esa palabra para cuando uno, es como significa literalmente pegar algo, como darle de golpes o de dándole, sí, como de golpes. Cuando uno va a jugar el fútbol, entonces pega la pelota, ¿verdad? O cuando uno va también a, el otro ejemplo que dio es que cuando uno escribe en la computadora, entonces también le pega al teclado. Eso significa, también se puede usar la palabra da. Okay.
Very good. And now in this case, what we are da is dian hua. And what does dian hua mean?
it means a phone number.
All right, you said the correct answer and then you went past it by some inches.
Hey,
So
phone call.
Phone call.
yes,
Phone.
yes. You guys don't get this English part here confused, okay? Just tell me what's Dian Hua, just the Dian Hua part, okay?
Phone.
Okay.
What does Dian Hua? What does Dian Hua mean?
Phone? Would it be phone or call?
Yes, that's correct. All
Phone.
right. So it's just a
Phone?
telephone, right?
Oh, okay, okay.
All right. So it's just a telephone. But now when we add da and then Dian Hua, now we're saying you are hitting the telephone. So now you're making a phone call.
Phone call.
All right.
Okay. Let me explain that in Spanish.
Mm.
Entonces, la palabra dianhua quiere decir teléfono y cuando lo ponemos junto con da, dianhua, entonces ahí está haciendo una llamada por teléfono. Okay.
Very good. Okay. So now let's split that a little bit further. All right. So we have hua. Hua here is words, all right? Or speech. Hua, speech or words. All right.
La palabra hua es hablar.
And then dian. Dian. That's electricity or electronic.
Y dien significa electricidad o algo electrónico.
Yes. So you will see this one here. Whenever you see this character, you see it means electricity.
Y cuando ven ese carácter que está en círculo amarillo, significa electricidad
Yes.
o algo eléctrico.
Or something electric. Yes, exactly. I hope I got that one right.
Yep, you
Okay.
did. Good job.
Good. So and then slightly on the character, this da part here, this part here is the hand radical. When we do radicals, I don't think we'll do radicals, but I think we have them somewhere in the future. This is the character for hand. So you're hitting something and you see your hands come is also very included on the character. That's just an additional point, but not really necessary. What we're saying is that it means to make a phone call. Okay, let's say it together. Da dian hua.
打电话.
All right. Now let's move on. This is another word. Very simple. It's da. Da means,
Da.
means big, right? Da. It's just falling. It falls down. Da. Is it turn up? It's big. Ah. Okay. Good. Person.
La palabra da con acento para abajo, da significa grande.
The grande. The one I see it here as well. Muy grande.
Muy grande, muy grande.
Okay, so we have a person character, this one, and then we have this part that just cuts across, and that's da means big. Okay, so you will need these characters in the future. Or if you're doing HSK, you can also pick some of the easiest ones and start having a character bank for yourself. Where when you see a character, you already realize, oh, I've seen this one before. Okay, so let's move on. That was big, and this one we've met before. Da. Da.
Da.
Yes, it's a possessive marker. We use it really when we said "wo da." Remember,
Mhm.
which signifies that it belongs to whoever is the pronoun before that. If we say ni da, now it's yours. If I say wo da, it's mine. Okay.
Okay. Cuando está haciendo el ejemplo de la palabra de da, que significa el posesivo. Entonces, cuando decimos da, es mío, y si decimos ni da, de él, algo, algún objeto o algo que es de esa persona. Okay.
Very good. Thank you. So let's move on. That is pretty straightforward. Now we have another Dien. Now this one is not Dien, but this one is
Sí.
yeah. And the character is also different. If you remember last time we had that one that was coming down like this, and it had a sort of a box in like this, which is electricity. But this one is different. So this one is for electricity. This one is for a clock. Dien. Yeah.
Y esta palabra significa, es dien, que quiere decir reloj. O, is it o'clock or clock?
O'clock.
O'clock, like 3 o'clock, 4 o'clock?
Yes. So if
Okay.
if I put a dot like over here, that dot is also a Dien.
Oh, ok. Entonces, quiere decir como hablando de la hora, pero también puede ser en punto, como 3 en punto, 4 en punto. Y también es que se usa ese día para referirse a la hora. Ok.
Very good. So it's used for everything that has a point. even if you say something, if you make a point, it's also a DN. Wherever there's a dot, a speck, a drop, a point, and a clock, if you draw a dot, all of those are DN, but in this case, we're just working with the clock for now.
Ok. Y también puede referirse para cuando uno está resaltando algún punto, entonces puede también usarse esa palabra DN para un punto, para algo específico.
Yes, very good.
Entonces
Okay.
usamos esa palabra. Okay, sorry.
Thank you. So let's have DN for electricity. Let's say the DN for electricity. What's DN for electricity?
DN.
Yes. And what's the DN for o'clock?
DN.
Yes, very good. Okay, so we have the tone for that one. So go up or go down and up. Very good. Okay, so we've got the hang of that one. Let's move on to the next character. And this one is, look at that. We want to try.
Yeah, now.
Remember this one? The tone marker on this one?
Yeah.
DN. Now.
Yes. Okay, so we have a fallen one on the first one. So it's DN. All right. And yes, DN.
Yes.
And then this part?
Now.
Yes, you really did it nice and slow. That's good. Okay, so which character do you realize here? Which character do you know? Which, if you look at it and you say, this one I've seen before.
I think this is to set it, the electricity, or no?
Yes, and that part is Tian.
The first one, DN.
Yes.
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
So you already know one character on this one. We know that whatever this is, it has to do with electricity or electrical, right? Okay. And the now part is the brain, okay. So you have electric, brain.
Brain. Okay. Let me translate that. That's cool.
Okay.
La palabra DN, ¿verdad? Ya sabemos que significa algo de electricidad. Bueno, esta palabra es DN, now, que quiere decir computadora. Y el primer carácter es eléctrico o electricidad, y el segundo carácter, que sería now, significa cerebro. Entonces, cerebro eléctrico. Okay.
All right, very good. So that's the computer, right? Okay, so one more time. Dian, now.
Now.
Bien. Now.
DN. Now.
Very good. Okay, so that's a computer.
Mhm.
The next one is, look at that. Do you remember this character?
Electricity. DN.
Yeah.
DN.
Yes, now it's a friend, right? We now call it a friend. Okay, so now this is to look at. This part here is to look at or to inspect, sort of. Okay, so you're looking at, look at my translation. This translation is bad. It's not big. It's actually television.
Oh, television. Okay.
Yes, television. I think I'll edit that when I put the pinning. When I put the pinning, I'll put the.
Let me translate.
Actually, something is wrong on this slide. Let's skip this slide for now, because I'm actually seeing everything about it is I'm seeing big, and I'm seeing apple. This slide is messed up, but DNC is correct, and this part was correct. So let's just work on, forget everything that's under here. Just look at the top part here. DNC as television, okay?
Okay. 电视 es la televisión, significa televisión. Otra vez electricidad, el primer carácter y el segundo carácter que quiere decir ver o mirar. Entonces, así sería un televisor o el mirando algo eléctrico.
Yes.
Si fuera literalmente como se traduce. Okay.
Okay, thank you for that. I think we are done. Oh, that explains it. I think we did. What I did is when I made these slides, I then duplicate them and then edit on top. Okay.
Ah,
So some of them will come with their previous information and then I edit them as we go. So I think this is the part where I've gone to, because I see that we have already did as well. And then we also did. Because I made the slides and then I figured, I think that it's better to just work with them as templates instead of changing fonts, colors everywhere. So I just duplicate them and then edit on top. That also saves me much time. So I think that's why we saw DNC with messed up stuff, because I was just starting to edit at the top and I haven't really touched the bottom of it. Okay, that explains it.
It's
没
okay.
关系。
Thank you for understanding. All right. Okay, good. So we have a few minutes left to conclude. Are there any questions on what we did today? Any questions? Okay, if there are no questions, then we will go. I think we'll just wrap it up. Okay. Now let's have a little bit of a quiz. How do we say vegetables?
菜
Yes,
Thai.
very good. How do we say electricity or electric?
电
Bien.
Very good. How do we say you guys are waiting for me to open the page? I'm not gonna open it.
No, I couldn't hear you.
How do we say it?
Oh, eat.
Yes,
Chi.
yes, good. Okay. How do we say sorry?
Dui Buki.
啊，
Something like that.
对不起，
Butsu,
Yeah.
yes, Butsu, that's good. How do we say you're welcome?
不用谢，
Yeah,
Bukechi.
but we didn't learn that today. What did we say
Bukechi.
today? Because yes, that's what we learned today. How do we say tea?
Eat.
Cha.
Uh-huh. The tone, Swila, do you want to try on tea?
啥
Ah, cha, very good. All right. So remember, second tone.
的 writing time
Okay, very good. How do we say computer?
Dien.
电
What?
electricity 电
Dien now.
Electric
No.
rain.
Dien
电
now.
电电电脑
Yes, very good. How do we say o'clock?
Dien. What?
Dien.
电
The end, yes, just the end. Okay, good.
电
How do we say make a phone call?
电
Dien.
话
Yes, but the part where you say you're hitting it,
嗯
the part where you hit
打
it, yes. Da,
打
da.
电话
Da.
打打电话
打电话
Very good. Okay. And how do we say you rented a car? Rent car.
Chuzutsuke.
Did you say zoo?
Chutsu. Chutsuchike.
Yes. Good.
Choose to.
Very good. Okay, so that's what we did today. I think I touched on all of these, so that's good. Okay, so we'll pick up on next week. What I will do next week is we want to go through the first part, which is this part here. We would not do this because we've already revised all of this. But where we will start from is where we have our new slides. I think they've made some improvement. Just look at we moved from this one color once to multiple colors. So we make improvement. We left with pinyin. We need to add another line of pinyin here, and that will be our final version of the slides. I think that will help us a lot. So then we'll go through all these simple example sentences from this one all the way through, and then we have new ones coming up at the end. So we'll do the same with them as well. So I think that's pretty much our time.
Yes, yeah.
Of course. All right. So thank you for joining today. We'll try and see if we can upload this one for those who missed it. And we'll see you again next week, same time.
Yes.
Thank you so much.
Yeah, thank you. Gracias.
Thank you as well. Thank you for joining. Thank you for interpreting the ratio. Thank you, Swila, for joining us from.
Yeah, sorry. Sorry, my video is not going. That's a good thing.
Nice to meet you, Sheila.
You too, guys. Sorry. Goodness.
All right, good. Okay.
That was very enjoyable.
Thank you.
Brother.